Good morning, everyone. It's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building with another SPS Monday Motivation. Hope you had a good weekend, watching some football, and unfortunately there was no Honolulu Blue representing, but that's okay. It's always next season. I had a very, very restful weekend. It was good to just chill out. You know, your mind can be racing with so many things to do, boy, but that rest is a powerful, powerful thing, and I got to get some rest. Looking forward to a great time. So as I was thinking about the Monday motivation, I was like, man, what am I going to talk about on Monday? And it was just on my heart to say, you know what? Maybe this is just kind of a recap of some things from before, or just this message to put out there that, hey, you can do it. Maybe somebody really just needs to hear that you can do it. And I thought that would be the message for the day. And I think it's important. We need to be reminded of what we're capable of. And I thought the thing that was very interesting when I started doing some psychological research in that, the first thing it talked about is you want to remember your why. Why are you in this game? Why are you doing what you're doing? You know, things can happen that get us off track, get us distracted, all that type of stuff. But you got to remember your why. Why are you in this game? Remember your why. Why are you doing it? You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for your partner. You're doing it for, future generations. What could it be? Who do we have this morning? I want to guess it's Michelle Mimi Walker. Got B Knight, Broderick Knight saying, Coach, Henry Ford's finest. B Knight, what's up? Michelle, I just thought it was I thought it was you coming in first, but it was my former player and a great young man, Broderick Knight. And Michelle comes in to say, good morning. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Took one of those Henry Ford Trojans to get up early to beat Michelle, but Michelle always gets the number one spot. Good to see you both. Hey, I'm just here to remind you can do it. Maybe that struck something in you, B Knight. Hey, you can do it. It's just a reminder. So we got to remember our why. And what happens is life gets in the way. Stuff happen, man. Get us off track a little bit. You know, not necessarily bad things, but I can see myself like, oh, man, this came up. I got to focus on it. So you get these shifts. And sometimes it gets us off purpose because you get to working on those things. So one thing we want to do, we want to reconnect with your purpose. Research shows that identifying and committing to your personal values enhances motivation and resilience. And maybe that's what you could do sometime. Maybe you got to say, I need a minute just to kind of sit back because life gets in the way, stuff gets going on. We get these other kind of distractions, things come up, but then we got to get back to recommitting to our purpose. I think that's important. Then the other one is to break it down. That's right. You got to break it down. Just like any good coach, you pull out that board. I remember drawing up plays for you, B Knight. You will follow the plays, man. I appreciate that. I draw up plays. Some of your teammates, they go do whatever they want to do. I say, did we just draw up that play? But no, you got to break it down. We all kind of heard this before, but this is the healthy reminder. Big goals can feel overwhelming. Break them into small, manageable steps. Success is built one rep, one play, one task at a time. Yeah, you got to break it down, man. That's why I have my planner for 2025. It's a worthwhile investment. In there, I got something going on where I can look at every day I have something going on. I can forecast a little bit, but it's okay to do that. Sometimes we get so caught up in worrying about what people around us. See, I'm a single man. I'm at home between myself and my daughter. Ain't nobody really saying, Lindsey, what you doing? I'm handling my business. So I don't really have to worry about that kind of influence. And the hope is if it was someone else that their influence is positive, saying, hey, look like you need another planner. Look like you need some more paper to write on your goals. Not what are you doing? What's that? You know, and that can be tough. And I'm just really going off my feelings right now to say this may be something somebody's going through. I don't have that issue, but I can only imagine what it's like when you have somebody questioning when you're trying to get down and get specific. I got a comment. Let's see what that leads to. Got Tino. Yes, you can. Si se puedo. That's right. Yes, you can. Thank you. Got it. The bilingual piece going on. Shout out to Tino, man. Good seeing you at the Rachel Williams Foundation Freedom Classic. Always great catching up. But we talking about, yeah, you can do it. Tino said, then the other one is stay positive. You got to keep positive people around. You got B Knight. I got Michelle Mimi Walkers. I got Tino. I got positive people around me that's going to give an encouraging word. I know the three of these individuals will have something encouraging to say. You got to have positive people around you. You got to stay positive too. Sometimes you don't have the Tinos, you don't have the B Nights, if you don't have the Michelles in your life, you got to do it yourself. You got to stay positive. What's another way to do that? The way you talk to yourself matters. Research in sports psychology highlights how positive self-talk can improve performance and focus. So take the sport aspect out of just in your life. You got to talk positive to yourself. You got to be careful, man, because this thing right here, man, is as functional as it is and as beneficial as it can be, that thing can worry you down because you're looking at all the negative stuff. Then you got people around you talking. It may be hardest thing for you may do to say a positive word to yourself. You actually look in the mirror and say positive attributes to yourself. That's important. And then the other part is you got to visualize the success, folks. You got to see it. You know, take some time. That's what you can do on these weekends. You kind of lay low a little bit and say, okay, what does it look like? What does success look like? Check it out. little kitty cat looking to me, I'm a lion, roar, hear me roar. That's what I'm talking about. Look, if you don't hype yourself up, nobody will, right? You got to be able to do that. And then also understand that road to success is going to be some challenges, but that's okay. So you got to visualize the success. That could be a really good thing. Yeah, man, I'm going to take a little time, go just have a few moments and visualize what I want to do next. I must say, that's a powerful process. And I look at where I am right now, everything I have going on in my life that I have the biggest thumbs up about, there was a process where I visualized that. You may say, oh, Lindsay, that's what you on. You always stay positive. But I'm a human. I get down like anybody else. I have my challenges like anybody else. But visualizing that success is great because guess what? You can be enjoying yourself, thinking about what's to come in the future. But also in the present, you can be reminded, man, I've done this. Look where I've come from whence I've came. You got to visualize success. A perfect example for me, looking at my work through my doctoral program, 52% still pushing. It may seem like I'm like, oh man, you only halfway through, but dude, there was a point where it was just a thought in a dream. It was just a thought in a dream. And now I'm working on things, refining my topic, and having a great relationship with my professors. Hey, I'm advanced statistics, no joke. But just all these type of things. But you got to visualize your success, folks. You got to visualize. I got another visual for you too. Let me see how this works. This is a good one right here. Big ideas have small beginnings. Got a little homie right there. It started with almost one of those first planes that a man used to fly, but you got a jet right there. You got to visualize it. You got to believe it and go from there. Also, what else do we have? Staying with the idea, imaginary techniques are scientifically proven to enhance athletic performance by mentally rehearsing success. So we got the athletic part. You can do the same thing for your world. All right, what do I want the summer to be like? What do I want the fall to be like? What's going to be like when I travel to this location? What's going to be like when I have these meetings? You have to believe the power of the brain. You got the most powerful thing going. More powerful than this because the brain created this, right? Hey, that's my little baby right there, love Madeline, right? You have to believe that. The power of imagery is strong. And again, if you're having trouble doing that because of what's around you, your environment, the people around you, you got to really think about that. Some people you can't share everything with, unfortunately. Also, embrace the process. Seems like an overused term, but let's get back to it. Embrace the process. Yeah, you want to get somewhere, but you can't make it that, once I arrive and once I get my PhD, for example, I'm going to be happy. I got to be happy in the process. You got to be happy going away all the way through. You got to embrace the process. I like this one right here. It says, embrace the process, witness the progress. I like that. That's a t-shirt for you. Embrace the process, witness the progress. Look from whence you came. I could be like, man, let's go get this PhD done, but I was at zero at one point. There wasn't anything going on. I'm looking at that. I said, man, I'll take half of anything to be halfway done. I mean, just keep working, keep doing what you're doing, keep working on it. Embrace the process. Sometimes we don't like that because we don't want it to be like work, but you can't get out of this world without no challenges. Challenge to get what you want, challenge to not get it. You better take the challenge to get what you want. Growth comes from the effort, not just the result. I repeat that. Growth comes from the effort, not just the result. The disadvantage of this device is that it's giving us this idea that everything should be at the touch of a button. Everything should be convenient. Everything should be an app. I got a comment right here. Somebody says, Woo Pay, say good morning. Happy Monday, my guy. Embrace every week, every day. Continue to grind and get better to reach the ultimate goal and enjoy your day. That's a true coach talking right there, building the program. I know you're building the program over there at SC, baby. Keep pushing. You got to be able to embrace it. Thank you for that. You got to better do that. And we forget that because we just think about, being at the finish line. But it's not just about the finish line. It is the process. And I know it sounds trite. I know you hear it all the time, but that's what it is. You got to embrace the process as you go and move along, folks. That's my guy Wu Payne right there telling us what's going on. And then also, too, what's your mantra for the week? What's your mantra? Like this week, what are you on? I looked at my calendar and what I have going on. I'm a little subdued. I'm a little low-key with what I have going on. I mean, I do have some great things I look forward to. With some events we have going on, but just in your mind, what are you trying to accomplish? What is this week going to be like? Can you break your world down into a week? Okay, after I get this is what this week is going to be like. And what's your mantra? For me, it's just staying steady. I'm really kind of easy, but some weeks I'm really high based on the events. I got to go here, I got to go there. But what's your mantra for the week? There's nothing wrong with you saying, okay, my week is going to be like this. It's going to be about me being, enthusiastic. And my week is going to be like me being, very focus on what's going on. I got my guy H hitting me up right now. H, I got to hit you back in a second, man. Shout out to Horatio Williams and the Horatio Williams Foundation. Also, too, the last thing is that whenever doubt creeps in your mind, you got to remind yourself of what you didn't accomplish, man. I am stronger than I am weak. I can push through. I got what it takes. I can do it. You got to remember from whence you came. Go back and get those visuals from whence you were and say, man, I was trying to get myself better and where I'm at right now. There's a process you got to go through. You just keep working on that, no doubt. Also, too, you want to make today the start of something amazing. It can start today. It could be something meaningless. You know, today is Monday. That the last week, believe it or not, the last week of January 2025, this month is moving. I'm just going to start today. This is going to be it, and believe in that. And keep people around you who encourage you. Keep people around you positive. Look, I got a call from my guy Rachel Williams at 8 in the morning. I know he's talking about getting it in. That's what we go do. But I just wish the same for you. And if ain't nobody around that's positive, be positive with yourself. Because hey, we came in this world solo dolo, and as some say, we leave solo dolo. So just focus on what you need to do. So today was an encouraging word to say you can do it. That's right, folks. You can do it. I want to wish you the best. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great month. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great life. Wish you the best, and thanks for supporting SPS. Peace out.